Welcome to another episode full of excitement and controversy, here on our news and entertainment channel. Today we have a story full of drama. Kail Lowry, former Teen Mom 2 star, has launched her new podcast Karma and Chaos with her friend Becky Hayter. But is her intention really to start over, or is this a strategy to overshadow the podcast she had with Vee Torres, her previous co-host? To better understand this story, let's do a little review. Kail and Vee, who co-raised Kail's son with Vee's husband Joe Rivera, started Baby Mama's No Drama as a space to share their experiences of motherhood and the complexities of co-parenting. Although they had a promising start, tensions between the two grew to the point that the relationship deteriorated. Last week, Kail officially announced the end of the podcast. What no one expected was that just a day later she would launch Karma and Chaos with Becky Hayter, someone with whom she even had a broken friendship until recently. Now, let's analyze how Kail and Vee's followers reacted, and what has generated so much commotion. The change of the name of the official Baby Mama's No Drama page to Karma and Chaos was one of the triggers of the anger of the fans, since they felt that Kail was appropriating something that they had built together. Several followers accused Kail of wanting to eclipse the success she shared with Vee to continue under the same name, but now with another co-host, and expressed their discontent on social networks. Some comments say that this move was shady and shameless by not leaving time for fans to grieve or adapt. This was certainly a decision Kail knew would generate divided opinions. Now for Kail and Becky's responses on the matter. As in the first episode of Karma and Chaos, Kail directly addresses fans who question her intentions. Kail maintains that this change was not an intentional move to displace Vee, and claims that her contractual obligations were the real reason behind the speed of the new show's release. According to Kail, the project with Becky was set to launch in 2025, but professional commitments forced her to move it up. Becky, for her part, also takes a moment in the episode to express her understanding toward Vee's fans who feel that she has replaced someone who had won their affection. In her own words, Becky asks fans to keep an open mind and acknowledges that they need time to adjust to this new stage. However, many fans still view the partnership with suspicion, questioning how a person who was absent from Kail's life for 5 years can suddenly be her new co-host. It's not just the relationship between Kail and Becky that's causing controversy, there's also the question of ownership of the podcast. When fans accused Kail of appropriating something Vee had helped build, she responded by stating that Vee had signed an agreement to give her all rights to the project and disassociate herself from any use of her image and name in it. Kail insisted that this was a business decision the two made together and should not be construed as an act of disloyalty. But how credible is this version? Kail also stated that she and Vee were never friends in the full sense of the word, but that their relationship was limited to a working and co-parenting partnership. This statement sparked even more controversy among fans, many of whom believe the two shared a genuine friendship, something Kail now seems to deny. On social media, some followers suggest that this is not the first time Kail has broken off an important friendship, raising questions about her ability to maintain long-lasting relationships. Amidst all this controversy, the decision to turn the Baby Mama's No Drama page into a platform for Karma and Chaos has left many fans with a bitter taste, arguing that Kail should have left the page intact as a sort of legacy for the original show. Others insist that this change was abrupt and they feel that the public was not taken into account. Kail's response to these comments was blunt: "This was a business decision, and if someone does not want to support that, they are within their rights to follow Vee on her other project, Vibin' and Kinda Thrivin'." Finally, the question remains, will Karma and Chaos take off with the same success as Baby Mama's No Drama? Kail and Becky are confident that the show, which will now air every Tuesday, will capture the attention of a new audience and achieve Kail will build a fan base of her own. But the challenge will undoubtedly be earning the trust of those who feel Baby Mamas were unceremoniously replaced. Leave us your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Kail handled this transition well? Was it a fair move, or should she really have waited before launching her new podcast? And if you like our entertainment and drama analysis content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more.